Hey, 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 good morning, everybody. All right, so it is Tuesday at 9:30, and I am Katie Fanick, the newly Mrs. Tucker, and today we are talking about how to start a healthy lifestyle. So the topic of today within that is that we need to create a mindset for change. If you don't know who I am, see, I'm Katie Fanick, but now I'm transitioning to Mrs. Tucker. I got into health and fitness about 10 years ago when I went on a show called Dance Your Ass Off. So that was on the Oxygen Channel. It was a reality show. It was like, what is the way to describe it? Dancing with the Stars meets Biggest Loser. So you had to compete, and we had to lose weight, and you got eliminated or you stayed, and all that stuff. So I'm Katie from season 2 of Dance Your Ass Off. And after that, that's how I really learned a lot about health and fitness. I was a dancer growing up, and I did musical theater. So I'm a musical theater kid, and give me a shout out if you are into musical theater or used to be a competition child, with all the competition weekends. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Also, let me know where you guys are joining me from. If you're here in New York with me, or you're joining me from somewhere else. So after Dance Your Ass Off, I really wanted to help people lose weight and utilize fitness to get in shape. And so I became a personal trainer, which I totally love being a personal trainer, but I can only help so many people with personal training. There's only so much time in the day. And I can only help people with really one aspect of health, which is fitness. But there are so many more aspects of health and like being healthy. And so that's why I'm coming to you live online, because I am now an online health coach. I'm certified, and I've been doing that in person, but I thought this was a way to help reach more people and get people the help they need now. I mean, we really need to be healthy now, right? Like, we need to start. At least we need to start. So that is why I'm coming to you live today, to help you start. Because I know with the pandemic, we're like, oh my God, this is the time. We need it. We need it. We need to be healthy now. Where do I go? How do I get started? What do I do? So if you're joining me live today, drop something in the comments. I'm using a new service for streaming to you live. It's called StreamYard. So because I don't know if you've seen my other ones, my other lives, I didn't know how to see if you were commenting and like how to help you in the moment on the spot, which I want to do. So just drop it in the comments that you're here, so I could say hello. Okay, so basically, that was my intro. So if you don't know who I am, that go back, and that's who I am and what we're doing today. So where should we start? Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start with a story. Okay. Katie's story time. Oh my God, look at the book I picked. Hollywood to Broadway. Totally. Theater kid right here. Okay, so chapter 1. I walk down the street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I'm lost. I'm helpless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. Chapter 2. I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend that I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I am in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. Chapter 3. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit, but my eyes are open. I know where I am. It's my fault, but I get out immediately. Chapter 4. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Chapter 5. I walk down another street. Oh, hi, Christina. Yes, story time. Hello. Oh my God, it worked. I could see you. Hi. Okay, so I love this story. You may have heard a version of it before, but it really hit home for me when I started coaching people on how I teach health and fitness and building a healthy lifestyle, because we could have easily stopped at chapter 4, which was I'm going to walk down the street, but like there's a hole and I'm going to like walk around it. Yay, like I didn't fall in the hole. Like that sounds so positive, right? Like it should work. But we keep going. We take it a step farther. Chapter 5, I walk down another street. Like brilliant, light bulbs. Like I'm not going to walk down the same street. So that's the end of the story. Okay. So we definitely need to walk down another street. If you have been working on your weight and your health for a long time, you might be walking down the same street. Okay. You might be avoiding the potholes, and there might be like construction and like scaffolding, and you've had to like get around all these obstacles. And I congratulate you for continuing to try to get down the street. Like we need to keep working hard, but it will be easier walking down a different street, a street without the potholes and a street without the construction and without the scaffolding and like, paint falling off or whatever the construction people are dropping on you, right? If we just walk down a different street, it's going to be safer. It probably will get you there faster. Although that street might seem like a direct line from, I don't know, your house to the store or to work or something, it is like a long, scary road, right? So the road I want to take you down is a long journey. It's kind of like bypassing the traffic. Like you want to make sure you get there. You don't want to like miss your meeting, right? So it's like it might feel like a longer path. It's not quite the highway, but the highway is stuck with traffic. You could be there for like 8 hours, right? Like we don't know. Oh my God. If you're coming like from California, I drove, that's like where the traffic is so bad. They're all the time over there. I mean, I guess I'm in New York, so like city traffic is bad too, but I don't live in Manhattan. I'm in Westchester. If anyone's in Westchester, give me a shout out. All right. So, yeah, let me know if that's connecting with you. If you're like, oh, I've been walking down the same street. Like I thought I was on a different street, but no, I've been walking down. I've been walking down the same one. So let me know if that makes sense. So where am I? So I do want to take you on this long journey because it's a lifestyle. What I teach, it's not a diet. I want to take you. Let's say my coach talks about it this way. Let's say you want to go to Vegas. Okay, we could go to Vegas in a broken down Pinto that like maybe we just need to put gas in. Right? We could do it that way. But it's not that comfortable. It's not this great. That thing is going to break down. We don't have it like a navigator. We need to know how to get there. There's no one guiding us. So what I like to offer my clients is an option of coming in a private jet to Vegas. Oh yeah. So we've got a pilot. We've got someone just taking you with the champagne, and you are chilling, and like you are on your way. So that's how I like to talk about coming on the lifestyle. The lifestyle is the private jet. Yeah, don't we want to be like going on the private jet to Vegas instead of like in the broken down Pinto? If you have a Pinto, it's like, that's okay. That's totally fine. Maybe we're not ready for the private jet. But if you're ready for the private jet version of health, let me know. Put it in the comments. Christina says, yes, I'm walking down the same road. Fell in the hole. Finally got out, but I'm still on the same street. I'm so glad this connects with you. Don't worry. I mean, you got out of the hole. Like that is a big deal in itself. Okay. Let me help you get on a different road or jump in the private jet to get there. Okay. So here's I need to give you just a little thing before I give you the first step. So circumstance creates thought or an emotion, and that creates an action, and that creates a result. All right? So here's my example for that. You go to the kitchen, there's no food. You're like, oh my God, there's no food. That's your circumstance. Okay? So something fell out of my story time book. So there's no food in the house. So that creates the thought of, okay, I need to go get food. Either I can, do ABC. I can order food. I can pick up food. I can have it delivered. I can go to the grocery store. All right. Then that creates the action. Let's say I'm going to go to the store, and that creates the result. I have food in the house. I can make dinner, or however you decided to go about it. Okay. So since action creates results, I have my clients start with tiny 5-minute actions that then can create big changes in the long term. So here's how we go about that. All right, we might need to write stuff down. All right, because we're getting into the meat of the free coaching you're getting today. So you want to take a 5-minute action. So step 1, you want to pick an improvement that you want to make. It can start big, however big you want it. Pick what it is. There's going to be lots of improvements to your health and fitness along the way, but pick one that you want to make. You take just the one, and you break that down into chunks. All right. If you can, very, very tiny baby steps. Okay. Then you pick just one of those baby steps, like a baby piece that you can get done in 5 to maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes is the max it's going to take you. Something that you can do every day. All right. But here's the criteria. It has to be like a piece of cake. Okay. So I work with my clients on how, what they want that's big, how to break it down into smaller pieces. And then I go, okay, so you want to do this, let's say they picked water. They want to get hydrated. That's their big step of all the steps they're going to, have to take. And they want to hit their minimum daily water requirement every day. I'm like, okay, so let's say their minimum, we'll talk about hydration another day, but let's say their minimum is 100 ounces, which is a lot of water, but it could easily be how much you need. I'm like, well, how much water are you drinking now? 12. Well, the baby step should not be to get to 100 ounces. The baby step is to drink 8 more ounces. Okay, you drink 8 more. So that's how small. Think tiny. It should be of course, Katie, I can do that. The response should always be it's a piece of cake. Of course, I can do that. If it doesn't feel like that, it's too big. Don't worry about where you have to get to. These are the steps to get you there. It's a different street. All right. If you're oh God, I used to always start with this is my water bottle. You do not have to start with a water bottle this size. Okay. This is where I'm at. Okay. I find for my technique is big water bottles. Some of the people are little bottles and a million of them. Whatever your technique is, go for it. So step 1, you pick the improvement you want to make. Step 2, you break it into tiny pieces. Step 3, you pick one that only takes 5 to 10 minutes, piece of cake. Step 4, commit to practicing that every day. Okay? Every day. Now, it can be the same action every day, or it can be different ones that all go towards your goal, but they still are small, and it's kind of in the same land of the chunk you decided to work on. Whatever works best for you. It's your lifestyle that you're creating. Okay. There's no official rules that you have to follow. That's why it's not a diet. Okay. Let me know if this is making sense. If these 4 steps, for this 5-minute action is making sense. So it doesn't, I know it's going to sound silly. It's not so important what the action is. Although they're all going to help you. No matter what you pick, it's going to help. The important part about this action is that you're creating a structure and a routine. So you're building a daily practice of taking consistent, targeted action. All right? You've thought about it. It's consistent. It's every day. It's action moving you forward. All right? The hardest part is starting, right? Like all my workout people, like the hardest part is showing up. All you have to do is like show up. Once you get going, you're fine. All right? Like even if you're exhausted, you don't want to be there. You're like, oh my God. So consistent targeted action is what we're trying to create with this 5 minute to 10 max daily action. So if you're having a hard time thinking about what the outcome you're looking for is or how to break it down, a way, if you don't want to reach out to me, a way I would suggest doing it is think about what is it that you're looking to do? What is it that you want? What's the result, the outcome? Then this month, what will you do to get there? Then the next piece would be like, what would you do or could do or will do? Will do is best. What will you do this week to get there? And today I will do this. Okay? So think of it that way to get you into that right space. So it's one small action that you can take today that will make you feel a little more awesome. Okay? It does not have to be about food. What will make you feel awesome? All right? What's going to make your life better? That's what we want. And then do it. Okay? So your homework, I'm going to give you a little homework because I can't help it. I give everybody homework. Sorry. You don't have to think about it as homework, but put it in the comments what you are going to do. What are you going to do today? What is your 5 minute action today? All right? So if you still feel stuck, my goal is to always get you unstuck. So if you still feel stuck, here are some examples. You can schedule a time to get your workout in. These ones I'm totally reading off because I was like, I need to make sure I got you guys lots of great examples. Schedule a time to get your workout in. Oh, FYI, I have workouts. I have half-hour workouts that are live on Zoom if you ever want to come join me. You could take, let's say you have an elevator in your building. You could take the stairs instead of taking the elevator, and that could be your 5 minute action. Even if it's like one flight and it takes you 30 seconds, like it's still your 5 minute action. It doesn't have to take a full 5 minutes. It's about that daily consistent habit that you're making. You could practice a new cooking skill. Or how to use something new in your kitchen. Like everybody bought the Instapot. I don't have an Instapot yet. If you have an Instapot and you love it, like let me know what brand because I love gadgets. I am such like a techie, like I don't know, gadget person. You should see my kitchen. I do own everything except the Instapot. You could start a gratitude journal. I like this one. Take a multivitamin. Or a fish oil. Multivitamins and fish oils are like the first thing. If people want supplements, that's what I tell people. So health coach right here telling you multivitamin and fish oil. If you're recovering, let's say, from an injury, you could practice your PT exercises. That's like no-brainer right there, right? Or let's say you can drink a glass of water when you wake up. So I know a lot of people are underhydrated, especially in the summer, especially when you're busy, like stuck in front of the computer, working from home. Drink a glass of water when you wake up. Ideally 8 to 16 ounces would be great. And if you need anything, you let me know. I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm giving you the good stuff. This is the stuff I charge people for, okay? It works. It works. I'm giving it to you for free. Please take action today. Do it. You can do it, okay? All right. That was all I got for you today. So thank you. Thank you all so much for watching with me. Well, watching or taking action or watching it on the replay. If you got it on the replay, give me a little hashtag replay. I was Katie's Mrs. Tucker. And thank you so much. And join me next week, Tuesdays at 9:30. All right. Have a happy, healthy, safe day, everybody. Bye.